Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today this is CN Honor on the screen and you are watching CN Great Counsels and Forex Trades. In today's video I'm going to show you once again how you can draw trend line on any time frame, and we are using the 15 minutes time frame and 5 minutes time frame, but you can actually draw trend line from any time frame depending on your trading style and depending on how long you want to stay in the market. You can draw trend line on any time frame, be it M1, M5, M15, H1, H4, D1, and weekly or monthly time frame. Okay, you can draw trend line on any time frame and you can take advantage of the bouncing off of the market when it touches the trend line. Okay, but like I always said, your ability to spot the move of the market, what the market is doing at any point in time, helps you to take advantage of such move and then trade profitably. Okay, so we're going to draw trend line right away on this 15 minutes time frame and then make adjustment. We're going to take some trades. Okay, so let's just do that right away. Meanwhile, if you are new on this channel, I'd like you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. Also, if you have found any value, or if you find any value in the course of watching this video, I'd like you to give it a thumbs up, like, and also share it with your friends, your fellow traders, so that they're all, even as we are striving to be, will all together become versatile traders. Actually, I've been like away for some time. I've not posted strategy-based content for a while because I decided to upload contents bordering on how we can trade different patterns, because I want you to be a versatile trader. I want you all to be versatile traders who can trade competently, not just depending on strategies, but who can trade patterns and who can look at the market and see the structure and understand what the market is trying to do, and then you trade alongside with the market. With that being said, let's just put the trend line. Okay, yes, remember that to draw trend line, you are looking at how you can connect at least two obvious touches. Okay, two obvious touches at least. Okay, two obvious touches. Now bring it down. All right, this is 15 minutes time frame, and then remember that you must zoom out completely this way. This is zooming out now. Okay, when you zoom out, you have the tiniest picture of the market. Don't forget I'm using my mobile phone, okay, to do this. Now we can go to a lower time frame to make adjustments. Okay, but then let's put a twin trend line to the downside. Okay, a twin trend line to the downside. Yes, twin trend line to the downside. You can extend it to this point. Okay, now let's zoom in now. Okay, hope you can see something. Now we can actually make further adjustments. Yeah, let's adjust this a bit so that we can have a perfect touch. Now we'll go to lower time frame and see what we've done. Okay guys, now we can either take a snapper entry right away, or we'll wait for the bearish candlestick on the 15-minute time frame that we just introduced to close. Okay, remember we don't have our fractal introduced on this rejection candle on 15 minutes time frame, which would have signified price rejection at that level. But then let's look at what the market is doing here. Don't forget that this market is on an uptrend. This is boom, 1000 is on an uptrend already. But even at that, we can spot what the market is doing right here. We can spot what the market is doing right here. Okay, so we discover that this market is making touches on this trend line. Okay, is making touches on this trend line, just as you can see. Now the move was actually from here. Okay, I hope you can see that. Don't forget that this is lower time frame, so we are just trying to demonstrate the fact that you can draw trend line, you can draw and trade trend line profitably from any time frame. Now you discover that this is an uptrend. Okay, it's obvious, but this market is making touches on this trend line, even though it's small. Okay, this is a small picture of the market, but you discover that from here, okay, the market made a touch on this trend line to the upside and bounces off it, came down to this point and touched it, bounced off to the upside again, then it range, touched it, wanted to break it, couldn't break it until it made a touch to the trend line upwards, and then bounces off, came down and touched here. Okay, and it was rejected. It bounces up and then it goes up again, and it's bouncing off the trend line at the upside, and it's definitely gonna come down. Okay, now if you go to a lower time frame like the 5 minutes time frame, you discover another kind of movement within this trend line that we just drew. Okay, so we're going to draw a kind of middle trend line connecting these moves. Okay, connecting these moves. Okay, I hope you can spot something, guys. Now this is a kind of move within this trend line, within the bigger trend line, the bigger picture of the market. So if we want to take advantage of this market now, okay, even though it's almost 15 minutes into it, but we're looking at it that this market will come down, okay, at least up to this middle trend line. So we can actually take advantage of that. Okay, we can take advantage of that. And let's adjust it a bit more. All right, now we can decide to take entries here. Okay, and then we exit the market when the market touches this middle trend line. So, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 trades. Okay, let's take 2 trades and see how it goes. And then remember that we are taking a kind of sniper entry. Okay, now if the market gets there, we can decide to take part of our profit while we are waiting for it to get to the main trend line where we're looking at the bigger picture of the market, or we can decide to exit all our trades. Okay, so let's just see how it goes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pause this video and then I'll come back in a few minutes. All right, guys, welcome back. We are still on the trade and we're in profit already. We're in profit of about $16, close to $16. Okay, and the trade is still running, but then we are going to do something. We're going to close part of the trade because we made a new discovery that the market has found a new support. The market actually spiked against us, with about so many pips, all right, against us. So we discovered that the market has found a new support somewhere around here. Now if you look here, it got to this point, it spiked. Okay, it got to this point, it actually spiked somewhere here before our entry, and then when the market trended to this point, it spiked. And if you look down here, you discover that this place, this market found a resistance somewhere here, and remember that a resistance zone can become a support zone, and a support zone can become a resistance zone. So now the market has found a kind of support around that area, so it's most likely going to spike. Let me just put my rectangle so that you'll understand what I mean. Now this is 5 minutes time frame. The market has found, initially it was a resistance zone here, and now it's a support zone here. Okay, it's a support zone here. All right. Okay, so we're going to close part of the trade, and then if you look above, you will also see that the market has found a resistance at our entry. Okay, now let's quickly close part of our trade before we continue. And yeah, let's close 0.4. Okay, 0. All right, that's what we're going to do, and then we'll do same for this 0.4. Okay, then what we are going to do now is that we're going to set up stop loss. Okay, remember that sometimes you may have to stay in the market for a long time depending on what the market is doing. Of course, the market may not directly go your direction. It may decide to pull back a bit before going your direction, and that's what we experienced here. Now you discover that the market has found a resistance here, and then it has found a support here. Okay, so we're going to set our stop loss exactly at our entry, and in that case there is nothing on earth that will put this trade into loss. So let's look and see what it is. Okay, let's set it to be 11166.5. okay, that's going to be our stop loss. 11166.5, 11166.5. okay, yes, 11166.5, 11166.5. yeah, so we are actually good to go. You remember that I said this market will get to at least the trend line at the middle, and that's supposed to be our first TP, and then our second TP is the major trend line. Now, but we're not going to stay for the market to get to that point because we've done what we're supposed to do now. But let me quickly tell you something. Don't forget that this market is actually in an uptrend. Okay, it's in an uptrend. This 15 minutes time frame. But then, like I said, your ability to spot the moves of the market will help you to take advantage of the market. Now, when you look at this uptrend, you hardly see a place to make your entry. But because we understand what the market is doing, we decided to take advantage of it. Remember, you don't have to forget this. Trend line is one of the indicators that is mostly obeyed by boom and crash. Okay, trend line, double top, pin bars, valid ones. Okay, and you can see the result right now. Now let me also tell you one of the confidence. Now this market is in an uptrend. If you go to M30, you discover that this move, the move that started somewhere here, okay, this move that started somewhere here, this bullish move, you discover that the first bullish candle was so heavy. Okay, look at the peep it made up to like it made 60 something pips. This is 30 minutes time frame. Now the second bullish candle, you know, the momentum reduced. Okay, the momentum reduced and the pip value made also reduced. Okay, now look at it, 29 pips. And then the last one even reduced the more. Okay, and that's about 25 pips. Okay, with long wicks. These wicks signified rejection, price rejection to the upside. Okay, now if you go to 15 minutes time frame, you discover that our fractal was introduced immediately after this candlestick was closed, and then the bearish candlestick closed. Okay, it was introduced on this bullish candlestick, signifying price rejection to the upside, meaning that the market will come down, even if it's not for a long time, for a short while. And that's why we looked at it and we saw that it's an advantage to take. Okay, and we took it. Remember that I said this market must get to at least the trend line at the middle, or the major trend line, where it will certainly bounce off. So guys, well, not gonna stay that long in this video, and I'm gonna say goodbye. Before then, I will have to set my TP. Okay, one of the TP will be somewhere here around, because there's a support here also, and it's gonna be 11118.7. okay, that's gonna be 11118.7 for the first trade. And then the second trade, I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Okay, 11105.7, 11105.7, 11105.7. All right guys, so now I can leave this trade and go to anywhere I want to go, and nothing will ever put this trade into loss. Remember, we've closed up to like $77 for each of the positions. So I'm gonna say goodbye for today, but feel free to contact me and ask me questions. Don't forget that I'll be releasing another VIP strategy by next week, so you guys should enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, like, and if you're new on this channel, please kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. Also, share this video with your friends and learn the rudiments, learn the knowledge. And on that note, I'm still introducing to you my mentorship program. It's a full package mentorship program, and if you are interested, you can hit me up and then let's talk about it. Remember that the goal is that we want you to be a versatile and competent trader. All right guys, see you and talk to you in my next video. This is CN Great Counsels signing out for today.